can't do without ya. Oh, oh, me no want do without ya. Whoa, whoa, oh, me no want do without ya. Oh, oh, me no want. Cause you are my queen, living the dream. Anything my ask, you want do it for me. But me nah make that stop me. Bad mind wants see me broke like crockery. Them now want see my life sweet like that gray. Say me nah achieve my dream, you try watch me. Put up your hand them if you ever feel hurt. Put up your hand them if you feel less work. If all the things that when you try never work. If you feel like you want waste time. First to the face here, the voice say, don't know say a kogency, put a kogency rocks. Shut it. And today we have UK drill from prison bars to chart topping stars. I already know who this is about. Why? Cause I saw the song, and then at the end of the song, they had this mugshot of a guy, and I'm like, ain't no way that's the guy in the video. Cause I remember watching like a video with that guy's case and the time and where. So I'm like, I know that guy is locked up. Fam, the man is locked up and making the best music of his life. Don't ask me how, because I have no idea. Him and CB. So we just reacted to the CB plugged in. And him have Driller's Perspective 2.7 out. If you want me to do a reaction to that on the channel, let me know. Leave a like and a comment. If you're not liking and commenting on the video, bro, I can't do the reactions, bro. Just being honest. You have to like, comment, and subscribe. So yeah. What's his name? Double M. So Double M and CB are behind bars making the best music of their career. How? I have no idea. I wonder if Lowski can end up find some way to get some more music out, cause Lowski been missing, bro. I rate Lowski as a rapper, so I want to hear some Lowski. But anyway, so we have the story of Double M, prison bars to chart topping stars. Let's see what Double M's story is about. He's from Brum, isn't he? Yeah. He's from Birmingham, from Bramptown. Bramptown, stand up, you know what I'm saying? So hit the like button, jump in the comments, and subscribe. Subscribe to me. Subscribe, and let's jump into the video.
In the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about UK drill dying out. A lot of drill fans have fell out of love with the genre, mainly due to some of their favourite artists being locked up, and people believing that a lot of...
Yo, one thing that definitely persuaded people to say drill is dead when Suspect got sentenced, bro. Like, everybody was hoping, especially him, he would make like little posts here and there, like, oh, insufficient evidence, oh, jury doing ray, hung jury, some stuff like that. So he was giving us hope that he was going to be free. But no, there was no hope in hell, bro. No way in hell they were gonna let that guy free, bro. And it's really after he got sentenced, then I realized that, oh, people really like are uninterested in drill now because Suspect gone. And it's like Suspect was carrying the rudeness, the shock value, the bars, the flows. You know, he had people that loved him and hate him. So it was like, it was a lot going on. So it was very entertaining. And then when he gets locked up and all of that goes, and then we don't have nothing else after that. But thank God for 6-7 though. Thank God for 6-7, CB, Blanco, you know, who else? Digga D, Unknown T, Free KO, Free Hitman. Yeah, KO and Hitman just got slapped with the bird, bro. Got found guilty for the shooting, bro. Like, yeah, crazy. Anyway, so I hope Kid Nerd, if you're watching this, try make a video on the KO case thing or somebody, and then so we can watch a full in-depth video on that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm talking way too long. It's about 5 minutes. In my last video, I was talking about this as well. How I talk way too long in the intro, but I don't care. We're jumping into the video.
Or the new rappers don't feel as authentic as the old ones used to, which has bred a new wave in the genre. Drill music recorded directly from prison, and weirdly enough, it's kind of putting the whole scene back on. Today, we'll be getting into how a few different guys who are locked up together on some serious charges turn their jail freestyles into...
Wait. I've never seen this a real thing.
Alright, so this type of freestyle, cool, I get that, right? Man them just in a room, you know, ballad up, covering faces, freestyling. Cool, I know that. The man them have a full video setup with edits, bro. They're shooting an entire video in prison. Nah. Bro, I'm not even 30 seconds into the video yet. Nah. This is insane.
Enough is kind of putting the whole scene back on. Today, we'll be getting into how a few different guys who are locked up together on some serious charges turn their jail freestyles into 6-figure label deals and singles that have charted in the top 20. Let's get into it.
Top 20?
Before I get into this video, guys, I just want to quickly say that I really appreciate all the love and support the channel's been getting this year. So I'm running another giveaway on my Instagram for a PlayStation 5. To enter the giveaway, all you have to do is follow my Instagram in the description box. And after you do that, just comment your Instagram username below on the video, and I'll be picking out a random winner in a week or two. Make sure to keep posted on my Instagram because I'll be announcing the winner on there. But let's get into it. Now, artists making music from jail is nothing new. One of the first artists to do it was a rapper from Newham in East London called Mover. Now, Mover was one of the biggest rappers to come out of East London in the early 2010s. But in 2014, a robbery gone wrong resulted in Mover getting a 30-year jail sentence at the height of his music career. This didn't stop him from releasing music though, because in 2017, while serving his sentence in HMP Belmarsh, which is one of the most secure prisons in the UK, he released a mixtape called Exit Wounds with certain songs recorded while in prison, which caused up a big stir on the news, labeling it as a disgrace that he was able to release this while being locked up for a murder. The mixtape was eventually pulled down from streaming services like Spotify to prevent any profit being made from it, and a lot of bad press came out after the mixtape got released from big news publications to deter people from supporting it. But the main thing people were wondering was how it was even possible to record a whole album while being locked in a max security prison. Well, to be honest, it's not too difficult nowadays. Now, it's not really a secret that there are a lot of phones in UK prisons. I'm not really too sure about everyone else's TikTok feed, but for me personally, at least 1 in every 10 videos I'm seeing right now on my feed is being filmed by somebody locked up nowadays. For whatever reason, I guess a lot of people are really interested about what goes on inside prison, which has created a whole lot of different social media opportunities for people locked inside. Several inmates have even made big social media followings literally just by recording about their day-to-day life inside, which they could continue.
Nah, I can't lie still. There was a page on Snapchat called HMP Chef. I used to watch his page every day, bro. Fam, the man would be making cheesecake, Oreo cheesecake, Oreo cake, regular plain cake, brownies, fudge. The man I make rice and peas and chicken. Man I make like, bro, the man is making everything, bro. Everything the man are making in prison, bro. And not him alone. Him have like a whole gang of chefs. There's a whole crew of chefs in prison, bro. Crazy.
Continue to build on when they come out. Now, obviously, phones are illegal in all UK jails and prisons, which means phones need to be smuggled in through different ways. In certain prisons, they can simply be smuggled in by throwing them over prison walls, or with drones that release them over the walls. In other ways, through people who smuggle them through visits. But the main way is just through corrupt prison staff and officers. In prison, contraband items like phones and drugs are valued way more higher than they are to the outside world. So smuggling them in has become a very lucrative trade. Now, throughout the last few years, we've seen numerous different drill artists post freestyles when they've been locked up. This was mainly from artists who made their name in the outside world in an attempt to keep their name buzzing while they're locked up. But in the north of England, an upcoming artist was starting to create his name from the jailhouse, and his name was Mazza L20. He started posting freestyles to his YouTube channel after being sentenced to 11 years for a string of different charges. Mazza grew up in a town being sentenced to 11.
Yeah, man.
7 years for a string of different charges. Mazza grew up in a town in Liverpool called Bootle, which wasn't the safest area to grow up in, and from a young age, he started getting into trouble in his area. Unfortunately, Liverpool has quite a high quantity of guns and drugs throughout the city, which has caused a lot of problems in the area, with Liverpool having one of the largest ports in the UK, which is believed to have frequent shipments of guns and drugs passing through every day.
Bro, look at bread, bro. Oh my days.
Which is believed to have frequent shipments of guns and drugs passing through every day. Sadly, just like a lot of other young kids in Liverpool, Mazza got caught up with the use of guns and drugs, which got him caught up in a very big case in 2016. Mazza and one of his friends called Adam Mercer were on the police radar when they were linked to a few different violent incidents around the city. Somehow during an arrest on Mazza, the police managed to gain access to his phone, which had some pretty crazy stuff on the camera roll. Multiple pictures and videos of different firearms were all recovered on the phone. Videos like Mazza allegedly firing a Russian-made automatic pistol, and another video of Mazza's friend Adam Mercer snorting drugs off a shotgun was enough evidence to arrest Mazza and his friend Adam on some serious firearm charges. And what made this all look 100 times worse was one of the guns that was firing on one of the videos was used to shoot and kill a 17-year-old called Kevin Wilson a few months before. This was when Mazza and Adam's relationship turned sour. Mazza believed Adam was informing on the case, so while on bail, Mazza pulled up to Adam's house and confronted him about it, which resulted in Mazza attacking Adam, adding to his charges. In 2016, Mazza was sentenced to a total of 11 years for possession of firearms. It was found out that Mazza had no link to the murder of Kevin in 2015, despite him possessing the same gun that was used, which is probably a result of the weapon being sold on to Mazza after being used for that specific murder. So Mazza had now been sentenced to 11 years at 19 years of age, and now he had a lot of time on his hands. He started to build an online presence in 2020 during the COVID-19 lockdown, which was a time where prisoners were locked up 23 hours every day to prevent the spread of COVID. This was when he started recording himself freestyling and uploading it onto his YouTube channel. Mazza had built quite a name up for himself in the north of England with these tracks, especially after jumping on tracks with notorious criminals like Wes Brown, who is very known in Liverpool. But it was in 2022 when he
Man said jumping on tracks with notorious criminals, brother. Like, you know how much work you have to put in for being a notorious criminal?
criminals like Wes Brown, who is very known in Liverpool. But it was in 2022 when he really started gaining some national attention to what he was doing, when he filmed a whole music video in jail, featuring on a track with a Manchester rapper called L1 Manny. They literally made a whole edited music video from shots they were recording with a phone. As expected, the media had a lot to say about this, which only really boosted his popularity altogether. A couple months later, Mazza would hit headlines again after he dropped a first of a new series he was creating on his channel called Daily Duppy Freestyles, which is obviously in reference to the
Daily Duppy, that's insane.
Popular Daily Duppy freestyle series on GRM Daily. But without a lot of people even knowing it, Mazza was literally creating a whole music platform like GRM Daily, but directly for inmates. After his first Daily Duppy was such a success, gaining over 1 million views.
1.6 million views?
He started letting other inmates feature in the series, with it even being some inmates' first time releasing music to the public. A few different Daily Duppies that stood out was from a few artists coming from Birmingham, called Mans Malone, K Money and KB, who unlike some of the other inmates in the series, have actually built their names up on the music scene.
Wait. I thought this was about Double M the entire time. This is about Mazza L20. Alright, cool. But obviously they must be cool because Double M uploaded on his thing, on his platform. But yeah, big up Mazza L20. L20 music. Alright, cool. But I thought this was about Double M though, but yeah.
Separately. Now if you've been listening to UK rap for some time now, chances you've probably heard of KB already. He was one of the biggest rappers coming out of Birmingham in the early 2010s. But in 2013, a home invasion gone wrong cut his music career short. In April 2013, KB and his friend Blake smacked.
Bro, tell me KB don't look like Kenny Allstar. Tell me him don't look like Kenny Allstar. I'm bugging.
their way into a 62-year-old's house, who they believed to be high up in the drug world. When they entered the property, they tied up the 62-year-old to the floor while they searched his house looking for money. They originally demanded £50,000 from the victim, but eventually lowered it to £10,000 when they realized they might have the wrong guy. The pair only ended up leaving with a fake Rolex and £150, but they continued to demand money off him.
So you see, like, I can't even feel sorry for these guys when they get caught for doing this stupid shit.
Through text messages and calls after they released him. It wouldn't take long to connect KB and Blake to the kidnap, and they were both charged with the crime after text messages shows KB sending pictures of the fake Rolex to his contacts. KB was sentenced to 11 years, and Blake was sentenced. And
then you rob somebody and sending everybody pictures of the item that you robbed from the person. Like, bro, what are these guys thinking, dog?
To 8, which was unfortunate due to him getting locked up when his career was just starting to go up. KB's release from jail was highly anticipated in the rap world, but around 4 years into his sentence, with only a couple years left, he was hit with another serious charge: conspiracy to supply firearms. Basically, KB was being accused of being involved in setting up a delivery of a firearm in the outside world while he was locked up. This resulted in KB getting another 7 years added to his sentence. Now, with KB being a big name in music while being locked up, naturally he would get a lot of attention from other inmates in prison, whether that's good or bad. But a couple inmates that caught KB's attention were two other boys also from Birmingham, who went by the name Mans Malone and K Money. Both K Money and Mans had both been rapping from young. They both featured in their first rap song in 2013 when they were around 13-14, but they didn't really take it too serious back then. Mans Malone grew up in the area of Birmingham called Newtown, and from early, just like a lot of other kids in this area, he got involved with a local gang called GMG, who has serious feuds with a few nearby gangs like AR or Arm Response. Mans was starting to make a name for himself in the streets of music, especially after a few unreleased diss tracks directed to AR got leaked on YouTube, at a time when constant back and forth situations were happening between GMG and AR. In 2019, Mans released his first official drill track called No Hook, which received a good amount of attention, but soon the track would be taken down after Mans was involved in a situation that would change his life forever. Around 5 PM on May the 6th, 2019, armed with a shotgun.
So it is about Double M towards the end of the video. Okay, so Maz at the start, Double M now.
Life forever. Around 5 PM on May the 6th, 2019, armed with a shotgun, Mans Malone rode a bike to the area of Hockley, which is AR territory. He arrived at Whitemore Street where he found a group of AR members in the car. Mans attempted to fire into the car, but the shotgun actually ended up jamming, causing Mans to make a run for it after opposition members from the car started chasing him. Mans managed to make it to the closest subway station before he was eventually caught and stabbed a total of 20 times, leaving him in a critical condition fighting for his life at a local hospital. The response to Mans getting stabbed was quicker than anyone expected. Less than 24 hours after the stabbing, while Mans was still in intensive care, GMG members were out looking for revenge. 4 of Mans' friends started circling AR territory in a Volkswagen, loaded with a handgun, when they spotted a Vauxhall Corsa parked outside some shops in the Ladywood district. The group fired 8 shots into the Corsa, with 3 of the shots hitting a passenger in the car called Dante Mullins. Dante attempted to flee the scene after the first round of bullets, but sadly, seconds after making his escape, he collapsed and unfortunately died due to his injuries. Mans remained in hospital for the next 9 days preceding his attack, and when he was determined to be in a stable enough condition to be released, he was shocked to find out he was being shipped straight to prison from his hospital bed. He was now charged with the possession of a firearm with intent to endanger life, which is a very serious crime that he got sentenced 11 years for. But despite his quite disturbing background, since Mans has been locked up, he's done something which I don't think anyone has actually done before. Mans, alongside his childhood friend K Money, who is currently locked up for weapon and drug charges, has rose to national stardom from prison. You can't scroll through social media at the moment and miss them. Just like Mazza L20, the pair started gaining attention after dropping a few different freestyles to Instagram and TikTok, and out of nowhere a lot of big names in the industry started supporting them. But man,
I saw that and I was like, Why is Billy the Kid talking to this guy named Double M? Like, I never heard no music from him at the time. And then, like, probably like a week or two after, I saw, what's that one? A recent one. A recent one. I forgot the name though.
Mons and K Money really made a breakthrough when they released the cover track to Central C and Dave's hit single, Sprinter. Central C reposted the cover on his Instagram story, giving the two probably the biggest cosign they could have in the UK. On the back of all of his freestyle successes, Mons released an 11-track album called Mactub, and critics are putting this down as one of the best albums to come out in 2023. With the help of some of his producers like Stars on the Beat and Stack Beats, the album actually feels and sounds like it was recorded in a proper studio, despite the audio just coming from voice notes on Mons' phone. The album caught a lot of attention from big figures in the music game, like Central C's manager YB's, who's proved to be one of the best marketers in the UK rap game. These connections he was making in the rap scene would soon prove to be vital when labels started showing interest in Mons to get him signed. After weighing his options out, Mons recently signed a 6-figure distribution deal where he still owns the right to all of his masters, which is kind of unheard of from somebody coming from jail, which definitely must be very inspiring to other inmates who probably now believe they could also achieve their goals. Mazza L20 has also been making big moves while still serving out his sentence, after releasing probably his biggest track yet called Murder Side, with the song being
Yeah, bro, I've listened to this. Bro, I've listened to Murder Side and the remixes. I've listened to the Bram remix. I haven't listened to SJ remix and Lowski remix though. But still, bro, I've listened to Murder Side, bro. I'm from a place, if you got beef, you let your burner cry. Ask him where he's from, he's not a scout, so he said Merseyside. Yeah. You know the song, bro. You know the song. I know the song.
remixed by some of the biggest artists in the UK rap game currently.
Yeah, the one with
the song has
A-Star.
been doing so well that it charted in the top 20 of the UK charts, which is actually insane when you really think that this song was recorded from a voice note in jail. The buzz these artists have created is definitely one we haven't seen in a long time, and the support they're getting is against the ordinary, considering the UK scene gets slated often due to a lack of support for new artists. Obviously, it's important not to glamorize the prison lifestyle, because at the end of the day, prison is one of the lowest and worst positions you can find yourself in life. But we can only hope through the artist's storytelling that there could be some valuable lessons to the youth to prevent them from following the same route. These artists are in a very powerful position right now, having so much influence online with a younger audience while being locked up. Hopefully they can use their platform to really make a change and stop people from making decisions in life to land them locked up as well. Naturally, I feel like off the back of their success,
You know they're not doing that though, man. Man, them promoting violence, brother.
they're also inspiring a lot of people who are also trapped in the system, that there's a way out even at their darkest times.
Yeah.
Mazza should be out soon, but K-Money and Man still have a bit of time left. If they all play their cards right, I have no doubt that their careers will continue to flourish. It's been your boy Kid Nerd, and peace out.
Nah, there's a way that they can structure out the releases and the albums and the videos and, you know, the freestyle videos from jail and, you know, going live and doing interviews with Billy. Like, there's ways. They said Central C's manager YB's is working with him. There's ways that you can like space out everything to that brings attention to them, to where they still have the people waiting on them by the time them sentence up. You know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of time left, but there's still a lot they can do. You know what I'm saying? And CB as well. Bro, CB is going crazy behind bars, bro. But behind bars. Behind bars not no more, that done. Anyway. So yeah, this time we learn about Mazza L20 and Double M. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know, say, while I'm watching and listening to Murder Side, that is Mazza L20, bro, and this guy's been locked up for time. And him been like making music from behind bars and hit songs now charting in the top 20 Billboard. What? From prison? Crazy, fam. So, let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you don't like it. Let me know why. Let me know what else you want to see me react to. Let me know what caught your attention, what, you know what I'm saying, shocked you, if anything did. No one didn't pick my nose, bro. Hit the like button, jump in the comments, and subscribe. Subscribe to me. Subscribe. Kogency, and what's my boy, man. Peace.
Can't do without ya. Oh, me no want do without ya. Whoa, whoa, me no want do without ya. Oh, me no want. Cause you are my queen, living the dream. Anything my ask, you want do it for me. But me nah make that stop me. Bad mind wants see me broke like crockery. Them now want see my life sweet like that grey. Say me nah achieve my dream, you try watch me. Put up your one them if you ever feel hurt. Put up your one them if you feel less work. If all the things that you try never work, if you feel like you want waste time.